Dialogue partners, notably the United States, Australia, India, and Russia, have agreed to further support the 10-nation bloc in its response to the COVID crisis and the rejuvenation of economies, as Laos serves as Asean Country Coordinator for the United States. Lao Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Saleumxay Kommasith, co-chaired the virtual Asean-US Ministerial Meeting with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken on Wednesday. While delivering the ASEAN Common Statement, Mr. Saleumxay thanked the U.S. for supporting ASEAN's response to the pandemic with $96 million for the provision of vaccines and medical equipment to ASEAN countries.
The United States sees a strong
ASEAN leaders welcomed the United States' proposal to strengthen cooperation in priority areas, including energy, the environment and climate change, gender equality, empowerment of women, and transportation.
ASEAN and U.S. work together to respond.
Leaders agreed to cooperate in research and development for vaccine production and ensure access to vaccines and medical treatment.
The United States sees a strong
The United States pledged to support the COVID-19 ASEAN Response Fund, provide medical equipment to ASEAN, and to support ASEAN economic recovery efforts post-pandemic. During the online ASEAN-Australia Ministerial Meeting, ASEAN leaders thanked Australia to provide $1 million Australian to the COVID-19 ASEAN Response Fund and another $21 million Australian for the ASEAN Center for Public Health Emergencies and Emerging Diseases to assist ASEAN's battle against the COVID-19 pandemic.
The common statement on
Leaders also agreed to enhance their collaboration in priority areas, particularly health research and development, production of vaccine, digital economy, ASEAN connectivity, the Initiative for ASEAN Integration 2021 to 2025, and sustainable development. In addition, meeting participants discussed preparations for the ASEAN-Australia Summit to be held in October, when Laos will serve as the ASEAN Country Coordinator for Australia from 2021 to 2024.
Incoming country coordinator.
At the ASEAN-India Ministerial Meeting, leaders discussed how to cement their engagement in countering the COVID crisis and revitalizing their economies.
To make progress over the past.
They also touch upon issues relating to ASEAN connectivity, the digital economy, narrowing development gaps in ASEAN, and education.
Distinguished colleagues,
During the ASEAN-Russia Ministerial Meeting, leaders agreed to consolidate their partnership with Russia, pledging to supply vaccine to ASEAN and jointly produce vaccine with ASEAN.
and establish new
ASEAN and Russian leaders said they highly valued their past cooperation, especially accomplishments in implementing the ASEAN-Russia Action Plan for 2016 to 2020. During the 11th East Asia Summit Foreign Ministers meeting, leaders reaffirmed their commitment to strengthen their engagement to address challenges through multilateral cooperation. They also agreed to work together to minimize the impacts of the pandemic on the economies, trade, and investment, thereby contributing to the maintenance of peace, security, and prosperity in the region and the world. Leaders also discussed regional and international issues of mutual interest, notably climate change, transnational crime, and cybersecurity.
pursue